Now that we've set up the call flows and we're showing the numbers on our website and on any static marketing source we're actually advertising on, it's time to check out the reports. So typically I would start with the analytics section summary, which gives me a brief overview of the phone leads that have been generated in the time frame I've chosen here. So I've chosen last 30 days. I've driven 2 phone leads, which is pretty poor from my end, 1 unique caller, and both went to voicemail. But I have some more data, and heading over to trends, I can go back some days and then check exactly how many calls I had per UDM source, or I can segment with a different value here, UDM medium, campaign, the channels, the tag, and so forth. I can also use the filters here on the upper right. Maybe I'm interested only in the first time callers, for example, click on apply, and this will filter my data with the specific filter. Again, I can choose between line and column and between day, week, and month. Also, I can add any columns that I want here, and of course, export in Excel or CSV. Tracking source report will reveal all of your calls segmented per UDM source. In my case, I've chosen this one again. So 8 calls from Google, 5 from the impression, 3 from email, 3 from the TV ad, and then the average call duration per each, and then new versus repeat callers. Missed calls will reveal any calls that went unanswered, and maybe I want to call them back by viewing the caller ID here. Compare periods will allow me to compare the current period I'm viewing data for with another period here. Call outcomes will reveal which are the best days and times in the week I'm receiving call segmented per outcomes, so answered, not answered, busy, and so forth. Destinations will show me which destinations are actually ringing if I'm using more than one destination. The caller journeys actually will reveal which pages are actually driving call. If I'm getting calls from more pages, in this specific example, I only have 2 pages, but here you would see all of the pages of the website that actually generated the call. And then finally, the visit stats would show you how many visitors you have on your website, again, per channel. I'm looking at the total here, how many visitors I have per week, 359, 457. Then suddenly I stopped advertising, so not too many visitors coming on our website, but how many calls actually were generated each week out of these visitors and out of the pages they viewed. So I get a nice KPI rate for call rate over visitors and call rate over pages. This is actually a good report to check in order to see if your numbers are actually swapping on the website. So if you see visitors here being tracked, then that means that the numbers are actually being shown on the website. All of these reports can actually be summed up under a nice dashboard you can configure here. So you can click on add, find the report that you like, and you typically tend to view, I don't know, maybe weekly, this one, or if you can search for a report that you want, add call reports or form reports from the categories here. And once you're done, you can rearrange which report you want to see where, and this would be your go-to point for all your phone leads.